Owlman, Frozen Woman, Giant Hammer, Piers are wearing walls, and soldiers are leaving the plane. Owlman jumped and fly down below where Belgard shopping centre are. Lauren used ice slide to slide down below with her feet. Connor wasn't afraid of heights, but Connor is the giant anyway. Piers had to open his parachute and has his goggles on. He holds the ropes so tight, but he's gonna fall or die. Owlman and their team has to land on a rooftop at B&Q. They can see gang members with Josh at the van. Owlman and the others bending their knees watching them. Montague, Marika, Squosky, Slimy and Professor Wiley had arrived with them on the roof. Marika says, "There yous are. I was wondering where you are." Pierre says, "We're not lost, Marika. We're still in Belgard shopping centre." John says, "You didn't hear the sergeant was saying." Frozen says, "Okay, let's see what Josh was doing." Pierre says, "I had my binoculars, guys." He puts his binoculars on. He can see Josh was doing. He was about to getting in a van on a way to the square shopping centre with the bombs. Pierre says, "Hey guys, he's leaving." Owlman says, "I see him." Frozen says, "We know which way to go to the square." Wiley says, "Shh. Guys, there's gang members in front of us down here." They look down at the gang members there, 3 of them standing at the B&Q outside at the park. The first boy says, "Thank God Josh was leaving the car park at Burger King." The second boy says, "Yeah, there's no point of Gardaí we'll never find here." The first boy was taking a cigarette. Josh, the first boy says, "Josh thinks a gangster in Dublin." The third boy had turned around to them. The third boy says, "Listen boys, Josh will blow up their shops, the AIB bank machine, to take their money out, and blow the mall on the floor and destroying McDonald's." John says, "Holy crap, few bombs." The second boy says, "They look after the bomb." The third boy says, "The bomb was hitting Cassidy Travel." The second boy is, "Fair play to you." Owlman has a plan to stop them. Sergeant says, "Okay guys, I better shoot the third guy with my sniper in the head." Owlman says, "Giant Hammer, you take one step and stay, and when I say go, Sergeant will shoot the guy's head off." Giant says, "It's been better to crush the 2 boys' body with my boots." Pierce laughed at the giant with his hand close his mouth. Giant says, "All right, fine, I'll do it." Owlman had told the giant what to do to break those boys out. Giant says, "Mind my hammer, everyone." Montague's powers to lift Connor's hammer. Montague is magic star ball with all blue stars on him. Has light stars on, like glowing in the dark. Owlman says, "Okay, Sergeant, you shoot the boy's head, and Connor jump on those 2 boys now. When I say go, first the sergeant and second the giant." Sergeant says, I'm still on it there now that I have a sniper." Giant says, "I'll smash them with my boots." Owlman says, "On a count of 3. 1, 2, and 3, go!" The sergeant shoots the guy's head and it fell to the ground. Then the giant jumps on 2 guys, flattened to bits. Owlman says, "Well done, Sergeant." Owlman and the others jumps down beside the B&Q wall. Sign. Sergeant had a good headshot at the third boy. Pierce says, "Well done, Connor the giant." Giant says, "You too, Pierce." Marika, "Guys, look at these guys up there. They are looking at us." The boys roared and running up to us at the B&Q car park. Pierce says, "What shall we do now?" Sergeant says, we had no bazooka with us. Owlman says, I had an idea, Sergeant. Montague crushed them to bits. Now. Montague, I'm on it, Owlman. Montague's voice was sound inside the torchlight. He jumps on a path like a bouncy ball. He rolling faster to sprint out at the boys to being crushed. Montague can use bowling at them, stomping at them. Sergeant says, good work, Montague. The heroes won to him. Montague is a huge starball. Owlman said, excellent job, Montague. Pierce says, what can we do now to stop Josh? Wiley says, God, look at them. They're in conscious right now. John says, am I standing beside the drive-thru at Burger King? The sound came from police car coming. Owlman says, here's the Gardaí. Sergeant says, should explain to them about that criminal named Josh Tivoli. The Gardaí came to Belgard shopping centre and saw he was there. They parked at Burger King. There was one man came out at the car. Next there was a woman with him beside. Gardaí man says, hey, how's it going, Sergeant? Sergeant says, I'm looking good now. I want to ask you something. Gardaí man says, yes, about Josh Tivoli? Sergeant says, of course, those Josh's gang members are going to destroy the square. Owlman says, they have the bombs. Gardaí lady says, but where did they plant it? Owlman says, they planted on the AIB bank and the mall level 2. Gardaí man says, do you know where did they plant it? Owlman says, whereabouts? Gardaí man says, the Adelaide Hospital, Dublin. Frozen woman says, oh God almighty. Gardaí man says, then Smith's toy store. John says, I've been to Smith's. Pierce says, cool. Owlman says, so 2 parts of Josh gang members are the Adelaide Hospital and Smith's toy store. Gardaí man says, maybe we should team together. He laughed. Sergeant says, let's just get rid of these bombs. Owlman says, we take an each group with us. John says, sounds a plan. Owlman says, Sergeant and Pierce, go with the Gardaí to Smith's toy store to find a bomb somewhere hidden. Montague says, then the hospital. Owlman says, yeah, Montague, Marika, Wiley and Squarsky, you head over to the hospital and find the bomb. John says, are we getting to save the square? Owlman says, yes, joined Frozen woman, you're coming with us to the square. Gardaí 2 says, come on, Sergeant and Pierce, let's get in the Gardaí car. The Gardaí, Pierce and Sergeant are getting in the car. They are leaving Belgard shopping centre and Burger King. Owlman says, Montague, Marika, Wiley and Squarsky, you leave now. Montague, as you wish, Owlman. Marika jumped on to Montague's back and Squarsky slimy holds on top of Montague's head. Wiley used air rocket and second thing they appeared up in the sky. Owlman says, okay, Giant and Frozen woman, let's go. Owlman flies like the same as Wiley. Frozen woman ready to go on a ride on the ice slide. The Giant can jump high with his weapon, hammer, but he always higher like the Hulk. The Giant liked to jump on a buildings or jumped off a roof house or a tower. Owlman's boots has rocket blast like Iron Man and a villain Beetle. Owlman can use wings as the Falcon.